Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome back to my new player's beginner's guide to Final Fantasy XIV, the Anima Weapon Part 4. So I'm continuing this with my main character since I'm all set with him to do the next step. So talk to Ardashir, and we're going to be doing the next one I think is future proof. Yes. And we're going to be getting the next weapon, which is going to be sharpened. Alright, this is going to be on level 260. So we skip the cutscene, and now we need to go to Idyllshire. Alright, so I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, so here we are in Idyllshire, so I talked to blamprest. We're going to skip the cutscene, and now we need singing clusters. Alright, so we need 50 singing clusters in order to get this next upgrade. Now, the NPCs to the left of me has seeking inspiration and cut from a different cloth. You get one singing cluster from this person by doing 50, 60, 70, and 80 dungeon roulette. This one here will give you 18, but the catch is you need to do living roulette I think 3 times. Alright, so you get 19 per week, so this is once per week. The other way of doing this, of course, is going to be through poetics, which is the easiest part. But you can cut down what you need by doing those 2 quests. So under special arms, singing clusters cost you 40 poetics. Not bad. Luckily for me, I have 50. So what I'm going to do is go grab them from my retainer, and then we'll do the next step. Now the best way to get poetics is either do your roulettes, you can do Path of the Dead, you can do the Hunt, you can do the Blue Mage Weeklies, which is the Carnival, you can do your Beast Tribes from Heavensward and Reborn, they all give you poetics. So there's a massive amount of way to get what you need. Here's my 50. So after you get your 50, you come back to blamprest, and then he'll give you what you need. Skip the cutscene, and now we need to go back to ardashir. So back to As the Law we go. Alright, so here we are, so unequip your weapon. And then pass in to Ardashir. The weapon and the Moonrise and the Ceruleum. So get the cutscene, and there you go. You have a sharpened weapon. So the next quest is going to be Born Again Anima. So make sure you have your weapon equipped and accept the quest. Skip the cutscene. And now this is where the fun begins. You now need to do Lost City of Amdapor hard, which means you have to do normal mode. The Great Gubal Library hard, which you need to do in normal mode, which is through the story. And then you need to unlock Sohm hard, which again you have to do the normal version to the main story of heavensward. Now, Sohm can be unlocked in Idyllshire. The Great Gubal Library also is in Idyllshire, and I believe the Lost City of Amdapor is going to be in the Conjurer's Guild, if memory serves correctly. So you need to do those 3, and the drops from those last boss is automatic, so it's one shot. Alright, so you guys can do this unsynced, does not matter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through these dungeons, and then I will continue the next step. Alright guys, so I am back. So with those 3 items, you want to talk to the processing node. Once you talk to him, you will get a enhanced anima glass. This is going to be the light step for the anima weapon. Thankfully, there's only one. After that, you talk to the verification node. Once you talk to that one, you can now start your light farming. Now, this is what it's going to look like when it's fully completed. If it's not completed, you'll have these ruins on the left and the right side. Once one is all filled up, it automatically goes to the second, the third, fourth, fifth, and so on. The fastest way to do this is through Alexander. It's the 8-man raid of Heavensward. There's Savage and there's Normal mode. In order to get the Savage mode, you have to go to the Normal mode. The Eyes of the Creator is the fastest and easiest way to get light. You can easily take yourself, if you're like a level 80 and a level 90 friend, and you can blast to it within 2 minutes. I was an 80 black mage, my free company mate was a level 90 bard, and we did it with relatively a minute 45, give or take. In order to unlock the Alexander raid, you go to Slowfix and idyllshire. I already made a video on how to unlock that. In order to get to the Savage version, you have to do the normal mode, and that basically means completing the whole thing. If you do normal mode, it's going to be a little bit longer because you're not getting the best light possible. Because the normal mode you get robust, and with Savage you get hardened. So you're going to be doing a little bit more if you go with the normal mode, and it takes a little bit longer. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the footage of how easy it is with the do it with a friend, and then we'll get to the next step. And there you go, me and my free company mate completed it, and that was my last turn that I ever had to go through. I think it's around 40 something runs of that, and if you get lucky to get a bonus, which is going to be stalwart light, then you guys can get it done really quick. But mostly it's going to be hardened light, and then the other one's going to be a bonus. Alright, so after that is all said and done, your light is all set, talk to the node again, and then come back to Gerolt without the weapon equipped. Oh, and you also need a soulstone. I almost forgot about that. So this is actually quite easy to do, because you need to get these items that can get from the Grand Company. So I believe you're going to have to talk to the processing node again. Some assembly required and need a newborn soulstone. Alright, so we're going to head over to my Grand Company. You also can get these through the poetics from the same vendor you got the umbrite and the singing shards. So we're going to my Grand Company, and I'll show you guys where to get them. Alright guys, so we're at my Grand Company. You need second lieutenant in order to get these. So talk to your quartermaster. Under materials, you need 15 of these right here. So I only have enough for 12, but I do have some on my retainer, so I think it's going to cost you around 60,000 to get 15. Alright, so they cost you 4,000 each. Now you should have a chunk of this already taken care of by doing those 3 dungeons that we did earlier. So I'm going to grab it from my retainer, and then we'll head back to Az's Law, and then we'll finish off this relic step. Now that we got our 15 items, let's pass those into the node. Skip the cutscene, and grab our soulstone. Now we can pass in the weapon and the stone. Here we go. We now got the I'm level 270 weapon. Alright, so we're almost done. And the black mage looks like this. So the next step is going to be best friends forever. And this is going to be the last leg of it all. But we will take care of that in the next video. So guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you found this useful. Any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and join the first brood. As a reminder, make sure that notification bell next to my subscribe button is where you guys don't miss an upload, and follow me on my Discord by hitting the world icon on my YouTube banner, just in case YouTube notifications don't go off. Also, I do have YouTube memberships available for anybody who wants to support my channel monetarily. Both are completely optional. So until next time, may you forever walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. And always remember to keep forging ahead. And happy light farming. This is the last time you should be doing it.